It's Championship Saturday here at the 2016 European Masters Disc Golf World Tour PDGA major event in Stockholm, Sweden. It's a battle atop the leaderboards today with Ricky Wysocki with a one-stroke lead over Eagle McMahon, with KJ Macbeth just a few strokes back. Now it's a three-round major, only one round to go. It's a very ideal situation. On the lead card in the final round, we have a veteran, we have a rookie, we have the number 1 and number 2 players in the world. It's going to be a shootout coming down to the final hole, dramatic fashion, the uphill par 4, hole number 18. And that's our hole of the day, presented by Disc Golf Park. Hole number 18, 194 meters, 636 feet. It's the epic European Masters par 4 finishing hole with a steep left to right break leading down to OB the entire right side of the fairway. The player is looking to blast a drive onto the uphill slope that will punish a disc if it gets on edge. A perfectly placed drive sets up a blind upshot over the hill, past a few guardian trees to the basket perched on the flat. There will be thousands of spectators watching, and there's no better feeling than scoring a birdie on this hole to finish the tournament. This is where the European Masters champion will be crowned. Ricky Wysocki, your current leader, sitting at 17 under par with a one-throw lead. The hottest player on tour with several big wins this year, but he's in search of his first large-scale major title. Looking to go wire to wire with solid, consistent rounds. But to win this weekend, he needs to find the forehand throw, which he's been struggling with, and to keep that long-range putter hot. Eagle McMahon, sitting in solo second place at 16 under par, one stroke back. It's his first final round lead card appearance at a major. He's one of the youngest competitors at the event with a current course record of 11 under par. To win this, he needs to remain calm, under pressure, throw clean lines, and let his natural ability take over. KJ Nybo, sitting in third place, currently 3 strokes back of the lead at 14 under par. He's the best player in Europe at the moment. He has been in contention at many other majors, but he has yet to bring a championship title home. He's a very consistent, conservative player that needs to elevate his game and play aggressive if he expects to win today. Paul Macbeth, at 13 under par, currently sitting 4 strokes back in the lead in 4th place. He's the most dominant player in the world and reigning European Masters champion. Now he struggled with the putter and the drive during the first round, but brought it back their second round with a solid 8 under par. Now we've seen this scenario before at the European Open. He was 5 strokes back to Ricky Wysocki and came back to take the win. Now the beast needs to awake again if he plans to regain the European Master title. Now I'm really looking forward to a very exciting final round today, as all these Disc Golf World Tours have finished in dramatic fashion. Now I truly believe the player that wants it most is going to win today. I'm here with Paul Macbeth, Championship Saturday, 1 round to go. Had a good second round to bring a few strokes back. What do you need to do today during the final round to bring it in?
I need to put together a full round today. It's been a good front and then a good back in the 2 days, so I need to put together a good round, good solid round, and make up some strokes on these guys. I'm 4 back, of the lead, and then a few back of second and third, so I need to put some pressure on them today.
I'm here with Ricky Wysocki, current leader after 2 rounds. Going into the final round, what would it mean to win the European Masters Championship title?
Well, to win this title would be awesome. I've always been in contention here at Järva. I think every tournament I've played here, I've got either first or second. So, I've really been in contention a lot of times. And, I think winning this tournament would really just cap off kind of a great season. My season's not over after this tournament, but I think it's just a good reflection of the season I've been having. So I feel like, my confidence is high, my game is really high. So, I think that would just all be winning this tournament would just be a reflection of how I'm playing right now. So I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully the reflection shows true.
Eagle McMahon, currently sitting in solo second place, 1 stroke back of the leader. Now, Eagle, what would it mean to win this European Masters Championship major title?
I mean, as you see in my score, I'm 1 off the lead going to the last round. It just shows how much hard work I've put into disc golf. To win this event, it would blow my mind. Like, I really don't know how it would feel, but I'm definitely going to be gunning for it because I'm in a solid position right now. I can't even really imagine it. Just to win a major, all I know it would be great.
KJ Nybo, currently sitting in third place, 3 strokes back going into the final round. KJ, what would it mean to you to win the 2016 European Masters PDGA major event?
It will mean a lot for sure. It's going to be tough to do it, but it will probably make me cry for a little bit, and it's going to mean a lot for me for sure. It's so big. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's crazy, and I'll do my best, of course, to do this.
Paul McBeth here on hole 1, final round lead card, dead center for birdie, McBeast mode activated. Hole 2, going forehand, not a shot typically thrown by Paul, but nearly aces it inside left, puts it backside green, making a charge at the lead. Big birdie on hole 2. It is Championship Saturday, and this was when he steps up to the game. Big forehand on 3, outside wide left, inside the green, on the plain surface. 3 birdies in a row, ready to go. The battle is on, trying to catch the leader. Throwing a decent shot on 4. It's a layup shot on the dog leg, par 4. It really sets up to a really difficult second shot, blind over the hill. And he actually plays it a little aggressive, going long, deep, backside green, and doing what he does best. Dead center off his knee, 4 birdies in a row. Now got a little crazy and aggressive on hole 5, outside the back of the green, drop zone, and saves his par 3 to tie Ricky for the lead. Meanwhile, Ricky Wysocki, a slow start to the day. Par on 1, birdie on 2, and here on 3, leaves his forehand hanging wide left for the bogey. Takes the birdie on 4, but here on 5, playing aggressive, off the back wall and out. Does miss the island green on 5 and misses from the drop zone, chains out left to take a bogey. Back to McBeth. The battle is on. The short wooded hole number 7. The only one on the lead card to card the birdie and takes the lead in the tournament. 1 stroke over Ricky Wysocki and eagle. Battling with Ricky and Paul, getting very aggressive with the roller that doesn't stand up and fade to the right, out of bounds. Throws a lazy forehand shot wide to the right. Just needs to get up and down. Chain out left and out for a double bogey on hole 8. The battle is on. It's a 2-man race between Paul and Ricky. Paul going forehand, not his strong suit, but executes it perfectly. 425 feet out left and puts it left side and in for the birdie, the only birdie on the lead card. Takes a 2-stroke lead. Ricky up and in to take a stroke, gets the birdie. Paul with a 1-stroke lead until 13. Ricky with another birdie to tie it up after 13 holes. Ricky and Paul McBeth tied for the lead. Paul, tee shot 14, leaves it left side, but drains a huge 45-footer. And then 15. Blind shot over the hill, outside the circle, in the wind, catches right side to gain the lead by 1 stroke with 3 holes to play. They both birdie 16, on to 17. The drama continues. Paul that birdied this hole yesterday leaves a sidearm wide left side, about a 55-footer from there. And Ricky stepping to the occasion, big forehand on point, parks it. Paul to remain up by 1, leaves it airball right side low and in for par. This is Ricky's time to tie it up. Now you look back at European Open, very similar situation. Ricky ties up at 17, going in 18. This is where he lost it about a month ago at the European Open. Now it's his time to shine. Throws an excellent tee shot. Center cut in the middle. Whoa, wait a second. It gets up on edge, rolls, catches a late tree. Still in the fairway, down right side. Could be a good shot from there. Paul needs to answer this. Step to the occasion. Big laser beam, low, straight shot on the flex move. Dead center cut of the fairway. Trying to take it home, trying to walk it in. Feeling confident, kind of shrugging it off. Wysocki lines up forehand down out of position, but wraps around the tree, kicks off a limb, and scoots onto the green. Paul needs to put it on the green and needs to knock it down to remain tied. Outside, wide right, long, just outside the circle. Now here, he needs to drain this putt. This is McBeast at his best. 35 feet, up and in. Catches right side chain and out. Devastating miss by Paul. And here's Ricky from 18 feet for the win. Dead center and in. He took him down. By far his biggest win of his career. Ricky is the new 2016 European Masters champion. Wow, simply incredible. Coming down to the final hole in dramatic fashion here at the Disc Golf World Tour 2016 European Masters. Now this was kind of setting up to something similar I saw about a month ago where he tied up Macbeth on hole 17 and then he won on hole 18. Different scenario today. How'd it go down?
You know, I started off really rough on the front nine. I think I was 2 or 3 over, and you know, I just couldn't find my rhythm. And you know, I wasn't really, I had no rhythm and just couldn't get anything going. But you know, it really switched. The tides turned on the back nine, and I was really able to find my rhythm. And you know, I knew that there was a long tournament, and you know, the leaders were shuffling back and forth between me and Eagle, Paul. So I just knew that you know, it just grind. You just grinding it out, and you know, it's so many times that this same scenario has happened. And you know, I'm just glad to pull it off. And I feel like I'm learning, and I'm growing, and I really feel like, you know, this is something I can continue to do.
So right now, by far the hottest disc golfer on tour throughout the world right now with a string of huge victories. Now this one capping off, this is a major victory. I asked you earlier, what's it gonna feel like when you win a major victory? What's it feel like?
It's awesome. You know, I've worked so hard all year long, and you know, I've won some other tournaments, but you know, this is, like you said, it's a major. You know, it really feels something special to win a major. So you know, it's really awesome to get this first major and you know, win the first major I played this year. So you know, I'm really feeling confident. My game's feeling great, and you know, I'm really I feel like I'm right where I need to be.
Awesome. It was a great show. Amazing, incredible battle between you and Paul, even Eagle for a good part of the stretch, but incredibly played. The clutch shot at the end, the putt to set it off. Congratulations again, Rick. Congrats on your major, European Masters champion.
Thank you, Avery.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Congrats.
Hi, this is Brian Graham, Executive Director of the PDGA, bringing you final round scores and matrix from the European Masters in Stockholm, Sweden. Ricky Wysocki shot a 1043 rated 7 under par to hold off Paul Macbeth for a one-stroke victory in the tournament. Paul had a 1065 rated 10 under round on the day. Ricky started the day out with a 4-stroke lead, but Paul had tied the lead after just 5 holes. From there, it was back and forth for the rest of the round until the last 2 holes, where Ricky came up big, birdieing the last 2 for the one-stroke victory. Ricky had 9 green hits for 50% on the day. Paul had 8 for 44% on the day. On a course like Järva Disc Golf course, green hits are very important. Ricky led that stat today with 9 green hits for 50%, while Paul was at 8 and 44%. On inside the circle putts, Ricky led that stat with 17, while Paul had 15. On outside the circle putts, Ricky had 1 and Paul had 3.
As we take a look at the leaderboard here at the 2016 European Masters, Ricky Wysocki is your champion, shooting a 9 down, 8 down, and 7 down for a 24 under total. Wins by 1 stroke over Paul Macbeth. Eagle McMahon and Paul Uabari actually go into a playoff. Eagle takes home 3rd place solo. KJ Nybo with the highest European finish at 18 under par, only 6 strokes off the lead. In 6th through 10th, we have Nate Sexton, Nathan Doss, Jeremy Colling, Leo Pirnanen, your Finnish national champion, and Devin Owens. Another incredible week here at the Disc Golf World Tour. Stop number 4, European Masters, Stockholm, Sweden. The beautiful and challenging Järva Disc Golf Course. We got the world's best players playing one of the world's best courses. We had a battle atop the leaderboards between the top 2 players in the world. And at the end of the day, Ricky Wysocki is your new 2016 European Masters champion. By far the biggest win of his career. He played confident all week, believed in his abilities, and even when he thought he might lose this tournament with some errant OBs early in the round, he held strong, held tough, and finished like a champion.